That was the video that I saw when I opened the email regarding this product right here, and I immediately said, yes, we have to review that. This year's the all-new Moprobo, featuring a built-in video game, so you can go out and pick up stuff and collect coins as you're doing it. How cool is that? Now, it works via this mop pad here that constantly spins and scrubs the floor, but it can also go ahead and pick up stains and pick up even things like a hamburger, when that's actually quite unique. Now, the way it works is very simple. In fact, most robotic vacuums or vacuums in general will have to take whatever you're sucking up and transfer it to a bag or somewhere else, and it has to go through these pipes, and it gets quite clogged. But this right here is literally right behind it. So it'll go ahead and spin and throw it right into this chamber that's right behind it. So you can just go ahead and dump it when you're done using it. And the beauty behind that is it even comes with its own charger station that actually cleans the mop pad with heat to prevent any kind of bacterial growth. So all in all, it is a very unique concept. Today we'll be unboxing it as well as trying it out, so if you guys want your very own, check out the link down below in the description. And without further ado, let's go ahead and rewind and unbox this thing. All right guys, check it out. This is the packaging, this is the box. Let's open this thing up. All right. All right, so this is everything that we get. So we have our mop, we have our mop station, we got these two boxes, and some assembly is required. So pretty simple, just kind of, looks like it just kind of clips right in, and that's it. Over here we have ourselves two boxes, which houses our accessories, of course. They gave us some extra pads, so essentially like the rollers itself. So obviously the more you use it, eventually it'll start wearing off on its own. But this is great. I mean, you can go ahead and just swap these out and it should be good that way. Okay, cool. So they gave us a bunch of the little straws. So these things here are actually the little brushes that go in the front. So periodically you'd want to swap it out because the whole point behind that is that it catches the hair. So the more you use it, obviously it will start wearing off, but this year's almost feels like a lifetime supply. And then this looks like it might be either a tray for it. I'm not exactly sure. All right, so check it out. So this is our Moprobo, and then this is our base station. The nice thing about this is it has a really cool sleek design. In fact, it's actually got almost like a high-grade coffee machine design to it, almost like a cappuccino. I'm not exactly sure, but I don't really drink coffee that often, but it does look fancy, and that's the most important thing, that it can look great in any kitchen or any house or anywhere you want to keep it. Now obviously you have your Moprobo, but you also have this base station. Now the base station is pretty neat because one, it's simple, and two, it's very small and conveniently sized. Now it does serve a function other than just charging it. Now before I go into that, the way it charges, it uses these charge ports here, so it just kind of slides right on and then it'll charge it just like that. And over here, which kind of makes it really unique, is that it does have a cleaning mode. So when you put it on here, it'll actually automatically dry itself using heat, so they'll get rid of any bacteria and stuff like that. So what that happens is that it'll actually continuously rotate as it's heating it for about 45 minutes or so. It does start off quite loud, but then it gets really quiet, so just be a little patient. And then over here you do have this little cover that you can go ahead and take off and clean. Now looking at the actual Moprobo, it is unique because one, it's a very simple design. Now the way it works is it has this mop pad right here that rotates, and it'll constantly, using water, will clean the floor, but also pick up any debris. And literally you can pick up almost the size of a burger, which will actually kind of throw right into the back chamber here. Now, the way that works is, one, because it's a simple design, it doesn't use any kind of pipes or anything like that. It literally just throws it right to the back, and that will actually come out from the rear end that you can technically take and drain. Now, another nice thing is it does have something called a magic wand. So I can go ahead and open this up just like this and take this off just like that. And then from here, this here's our magic wand, which we can technically replace, which we already saw. So what this does is it'll catch any hair or any kind of anything that might get caught into the system. So it does keep it clean constantly. And you can go ahead and replace this throughout and kind of keep it maintained in that sense. Now, asides that, you technically can also open it up even further. So the front part here will actually open up just like this. And then you can technically replace this particular unit, or you can clean the inside of the unit just like this. And then the back side will also open up too, which will house our drainage or our waste. So you just press these buttons here, and there we go. Now it's completely disassembled. So this will house all our waste, including any elements or any kind of physical elements that you do mop up or vacuum per se. And yeah, that's how you can keep this thing clean and up to date. And then in terms of the actual water aspect of it goes, so on the back side here, there's a button. Just going to pop that open and they'll remove this little nice looking chamber. So again, really nice. It says minimum water, and then you open this up here and you fill this up with water and just put it back in there, and that is pretty much it in a nutshell. Like that. So really cool stuff. I love the design of it, and I'm ready to go and try this thing out. So let's go ahead and try this thing out next and see what it can do. All right, so all set and ready to go. Went ahead and plugged it in against the wall, and then you do have your display screen, which is kind of cool. It does kind of boot up like that. It says 1 go, shows the percentage. Right now we're at 100%. And then just go ahead and remove it by lifting it up like this, and you put it down, and it'll automatically start. And you guys see it spinning, which is cool. And then if I hold the trigger, it'll spin faster. It'll even turn green too. Let it go. And you can see the water already, so that's kind of nice. Now I have some debris here as well. I got a little piece of styrofoam there as well, which I'll be showing you in a little bit. But to kind of show you how this kind of works, let's go ahead and just clean about like this. And you just do your room. And then like if you're going over something like this, I'll just suck it up just like that. Pretty easy. And then just turn it off by either pressing the power button or putting it up. And you can actually see what it's collected by going in here. There you are. So this is everything that's collected so far. So let's continue. Now the next thing I want to show you is the game mode, which is probably my most favorite thing about this. Is if I hit the trigger button 3 times, it'll activate our game mode. So this is kind of cool. If you go over something, it'll actually make a sound, like as if it's eating. So let's go over this. And then from there, just go open this up and we can see all the stuff that we got. So you can see everything right there, down to like the physical elements. So all that's going to be in here. So that's kind of cool that it collects all that for you. And it's actually quite simple. You just go ahead and just, drain it or throw it out, whatever you have to do. Again, I actually like it a lot. I love the fact that it's got a nice LCD display. And of course, the game mode is probably one of my most favorite. And then, just when you're done with it, all you have to do is put it back on the charge station like this.
Start charging, please click trigger to start self-cleaning.
So then you press the trigger.
Start self-cleaning.
And you can see what's happening. It's actually spinning. And then it's heating at the same time. So this will do this part for 2 minutes, where it's just self-cleaning, and then it'll start heating itself for about 40 or 45 minutes. And I have to say, that's actually a pretty cool concept because it's kind of like a robot vacuum, but it's not. It's a handheld version of it, which is pretty cool. And then it's got a video game into it, which is even better than all else to say. All right, so time for the stain test. So one thing we're gonna do is we're gonna vacuum this sponge right here, but we're also gonna see if we can pick up this mustard. So I'm gonna go ahead and just spray some here just like that. And yeah, I mean, traditionally speaking, these will be kind of hard to get it stains off. So I'm just going to spread that out just like that. And you can see it right there. That looks really nasty. Okay, so we're just going to leave it like that. And we're going to go ahead and try this out. Turning the power button on.
Moprobo 1 go.
Aha! Look at that. He just picked up the sponge. All right. Now, where does everything go? In fact, it goes right here in the back. It's going to open up the chamber just like this. And inside here, you'll see your sponge, the debris, all that. Again, the magic behind it is the way it works. It literally sucks it all up and throws it right in the back. How cool is that? All right, so for this tester, we'll be testing it against some different substances. So we have some coffee ground, we have ketchup, we have bread, and then we have some mayonnaise. Let's see if this works.
Moprobo 1 go.
All right, nice and clean. And then all our stuff is gonna be back here. Look at that. That is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and try this out. I'm up here on this nice floor. I have a great space to use this to simply turn it on. Just go ahead and push it like this. And the Moprobo is on. So just go ahead and hold it. I'll go a little bit faster. And it actually glides, which is actually surprisingly really nice. Now again, the nice thing about this is that not only does it pick up debris, but it also scrubs it at the same time. And that's actually convenient. Now, it does use a good amount of water, so do keep that in mind. But again, it's a great mop nonetheless. And yeah, it's quite convenient. Just go ahead and close it up by putting it up just like this. And that's about it. So yeah, definitely the future of robotics in terms of cleaning goes, and hands down, definitely worth having in your house.